Guys, we have to have a serious talk. I mean, like, I don't even know how to put it. I guess I'll just get straight to the point. I panic sold my XRP. All of it. It's about to go under $2 and I cannot handle the volatility. It's too much for me. I've lost so much money. Every time I buy, it just keeps going down. What I've decided to do is put it all into something safe like the S&P 500 and just hope that gets me rich one day. Only a panic selling worm would say something like that. Obviously, I never sold my XRP. Matter of fact, I bought a ton more today and the past week. But let's go over some chart analysis for XRP because that's all that matters. And obviously, the whole entire market is getting wrecked, but XRP specifically down 9% the past 24 hours, trading at $2.03 right now, and can possibly fall behind BNB in market cap yet again as it's only ahead by $1 billion. Let's start with this micro descending trend line that has been going on since July. We hit our yearly high of $3.66 for XRP, and then ever since then, we've been creating lower highs and lower lows. And today, we just created a new lower low. And now we could potentially be trading into maybe $1.95 or maybe $1.90 as we're currently trading at $2.03. But what I do see happening on the micro, for short term, I see us, dipping to, maybe $1.95, maybe $1.90, and then getting a solid bounce back up to $2.30. And in order for us to have a real break of structure, we're going to have to get back above our most previous lower high, which is around like $2.55. And if we break $2.55, that is a break of structure. We could potentially have a breakout. With everything coming for XRP, we have a bunch of spot XRP ETFs that are literally like coming this week and the next coming 3 weeks. There's just so much bullish news that is coming for XRP. I believe overall, they're trying to get everyone to panic sell. We've talked about the market manipulation in the past. We've talked about the institutions and the big whales trying to get all of us, the retail traders, to panic sell. And this is just a straight up retail flush right here. I mean, we've been seeing it all year. I mean, we see, if you zoom in, guys, you see 2024 election. Basically, all of this has been 2025. It's all been, sideways action to try to get you to panic sell. So on the micro, yeah, I do expect us to see, 190, maybe 195 if we're lucky. But I do see, a solid bounce going back up to 230. And then if we could get a break of structure past 255, that would be huge. Because like I said, we've been stuck in this descending trend line ever since July. And it's now almost December. On the macro here, we kind of broke a little bit under the macro trend. It looks like it's just trying to fill the short term on the micro, and then we'll be able to see a solid bounce. So once we do have that break of structure on the micro, I definitely see us being able to have a crazy breakout where we could see, prices of $3.50 again. We could see $4, but things are going to have to start, looking good for XRP. You need to see the short term charts, the micro, do well first before we could really put too much focus into the macro. Because if I'm only looking at the macro right now, I would be buying crazy amounts of XRP, which I personally am, just waiting it out a little bit because I definitely see a $4 XRP on the horizon. You see higher highs, higher lows on, when you really zoom out, you see 340 and then you see 366, so that yearly high. And then I will be expecting a new high soon, which would probably forecast for around $4. Hey, when in doubt, zoom out, keep focusing on the long term, and don't be a panic selling worm like the beginning of the video.